Now that we have signed up for the collegeboard.org, let's start the college search. If you had trouble signing up, not to worry, you can still do a college search, but I strongly urge everyone who has trouble to please post their questions to the discussion board. You will need a College Board account for the lessons in the future. Let's go back to the homepage of collegeboard.org. On the top, you will see an option that says College Search. Let's go ahead and choose that option. On the left, there's various options: type of school, location, campus and housing, majors and learning environment, sports and activities, applying, academic credit, paying, support services, and diversity. For this lesson, we are only going to focus on 4 major criteria: type of school, location, campus and housing, and sports and activities. The first criteria that we're going to choose is the type of school. As you can see, there's various options. For me, I'm going to choose a 4-year college or university. But if it doesn't really matter to you, you don't have to choose any. Then the next criteria is public, private, or for-profit school. The difference between a public school and a private school and a for-profit school is basically how the school gets their money. A public school gets most of their money from the state and taxpayers. A private school gets most of their money from endowments, students, and their parents. And a for-profit school gets most of their money in all different types of ways, but they operate for a profit. For this example, I'm not going to choose any. Private, public, or for-profit, the way the school gets their money doesn't really concern me, so I'm not going to choose any. But if you have an option, feel free to choose one. The next criteria, school size, is one that's very important to me. I want to go to a large school where there's going to be a huge diverse population and various activities to do. So I'm going to choose a large school. The difference between a large school, medium school, and a small school is about the number of students that they have. If you feel more comfortable in a small private setting, then I recommend choosing a small school. If you feel more comfortable in a medium type of setting, I recommend choosing a medium school. The next option is whether you want a single sex or a co-ed. You can choose to go to all girls school, all guys school, or a co-ed school. For me personally, I like diversity, so I'm going to choose co-ed. The next criteria is religion. If you're part of a religion and you want to go to a school that focuses on your religion and shares the same values and prides as your religion, then I recommend choosing a religious affiliation. If not, you can leave it at no preference. I'm going to leave it at no preference. The next criteria is location. If you want to go to a school in a certain region because you have a family member that lives there, or you want to be in a certain city, then this is where you would put that information. As you can see, when you click on the region or state, you have various regions. The New England region is a region that I enjoy, so I'm going to go ahead and choose that. After I chose my region, the collegeboard.org makes it a little more flexible for you. If it's something that you must have, you can choose must have. If it's something that you just want, you can choose want. And if you don't care, you can just put don't care. The next criteria we're going to focus on is campus and housing. We have a few options. For setting, you can be in a rural setting, suburban setting, or urban setting. If you want your school to be in the middle of the city, surrounded by a large population, we're going to click on urban. If you want your school to be in the middle of a rural setting, surrounded by trees and a lot of farms, we will click on rural. Remember, the setting of the school does not determine how big the school is and how many students are going to be. Next, we have residential or commuter campus. Would you like to stay on the campus where most students live on campus, or one where most students commute? Me personally, I'm going to choose most students live on campus because I'm going to be planning to live on campus. The next criteria is housing availability. I'm going to choose on-campus housing must be guaranteed for all undergrads. Because I'm coming from out of the United States, I want to make sure that they have guaranteed housing for all 4 years while I'm in school. If you have any special housing needs, like if you want to be living with all men or all female, you can choose that option. Also, if you want to be living with specific international students like yourself, you can also click on special housing for international students. I'm going to go ahead and choose that. Next, we're going to click on sports and activities. If you want to go to a school that offers your sport, this is where you can choose that. First, you choose gender, then you select the type of sport. I don't play sports, so I'm going to go ahead and skip this section. Next, if you want your school to offer any special activities, this is the section. I want to work at a radio station, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. And again, if you're interested in joining a sorority or fraternity, right here you can choose whether you want to go to a school that has them or whether you want to go to a school that doesn't have them. Now that we're done choosing the criteria, let's go ahead and take a look at the schools.